I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How about you?
Okay, that's. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you well here on my end,
Oh,
but
really?
I can hear you. Yes, I can still understand what you are saying.
Okay.
And
Um,
Alaya, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great so far. Well, it's the start of my shift, so I'm not sure yet how my day will go. Right.
Okay.
And and Alaya, have you eaten lunch?
Why?
I'm sorry.
Uh, didn't you say you hadn't eaten lunch yet?
No, I was asking if you have
Ah,
eaten lunch. Yes,
ah,
correct.
yeah, I had lunch.
I see. And what did you eat for lunch?
Yeah. What? Hmm.
What did you eat for lunch,
Yeah. Yeah.
Alaya?
I heard, but my name is Elia, by the way,
Oh
and
yeah.
I,
Mhm.
and I don't know how can I say it in English. So yeah, that's why
Okay.
I hesitate.
I see. Okay, well that's fine. But still, thank you very much for clarifying. And I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. So it's Elia.
Yeah,
Okay.
Elia.
And
And
Elia, by the way, I saw your
mhm,
message earlier regarding our topic for today.
mhm, mhm,
Mm. So, do you want us to proceed with that?
mhm,
Okay. So, I have read your message, and it's about an article regarding the separation of toys by
mhm,
gender, right?
mhm. Yeah, right.
Can you tell me? Yes, correct. So, can you tell me something about the article, Alia?
This article
Mm-hmm.
says toys, girls' toys and boys' toys uh, should be separated. Um, if toy should not be separated. I'm sorry. So
Correct.
actually, now it is in most stores, toys are not separated. So it says it children can miss a chance to play with other genders' toys. So we don't know.
Mm,
Girls will not like boys' toys, or boys will not like girls' toys. But when parents bring them to a toy shop, and
mm-hmm.
they usually go to the section for their gender. So that's
Correct.
why, yeah, this article, yeah, say we don't, uh, we should not, yeah, we should not, yeah, we should not lost children's chance to choose other gender's toys.
Yes, correct. So very good job on telling me something about the article. And you're actually correct. So there was this department store named Target Department Store who is initiating put to not put labels on toys section. So there will no longer be toys girls and toys for boys. So the alley will be a single alley for toys regardless of the gender. So the aim of the company is to remove gender biased labels in their stores and to be able to accommodate to some people who went to the store who actually complained. Do you know the reason why the company made this step, Alia?
Ladies tab,
Yes, made the step. Do you know why did they do that?
you mean they try to separate, they try not to separate toys, or they separate toys.
I'm sorry, Alia. What I mean is, what urged them to do this step in their department store? What cost or what event happened prior to that?
Could you tell me one more?
Yes, I'll type the question. What urged them to remove gender bias labels?
Mm,
in their toy section.
Mm, hmm.
Yes.
Mm, what? Oh, some people
Mhm.
insisted that we should not lose children's chance to choose other genders' toys. So
Mhm.
that's why I think, yeah, uh, the yes, those ideas would urge
Correct.
to uh, toy shop toy shops owners not to separate toys.
Yes, correct. You're actually correct. When you gave me the article, I actually searched in the internet the article,
Hmm.
and I will share to you a link. Elliot, just a moment. Tell me if you see it, okay?
Hmm.
Okay. Yes. So can you see it?
Hmm.
Yes. So this is the article from Time Magazine regarding this move made by the Target department store, and the title was "Target will stop separating girls' toys from boys' toys in stores." Now,
Hmm.
the reason why they did that is because there was this Ohio woman who tweeted a picture of a sign in Target's toy section with separate labels for building sets and girls building sets. So it's the toy or the department store clearly defines what a girl should buy from what a boy should buy. So this actually urged the company to start not to separate girls' toys from boys' toys. Okay? And my question, Ellie, is do you agree with this one? Do you agree with this step made by the department store?
No, I don't agree with it.
Okay. Why do
Hmm.
you not agree with it?
Because it's inconvenient to find a toy.
Mhm.
Um, if toys are mixed, then if I want to buy my daughter's toy, then it takes more
Mhm.
time to find out, to find, yeah, where toys are. So that's why, yeah, I don't agree with this article. And
Mhm.
uh,
Correct.
even though toys are mixed, then I don't think it can. Yeah, maybe more chance. Uh, it can give more chance to my daughter to choose a toy because there are a lot of toy instead of toys for only girls. But go- most girls like girls' toys rather than, yeah, boys'
Correct. Mhm.
toys. That's why.
Yes, correct. So even though the department store did this step, it does not mean that girls will start buying boys' toys, right? It
Hmm.
it and it also depends on the parents, right? If the parents
Hmm.
want their kids to buy Barbies or to buy, let us say, robots, it
Hmm.
they will buy for their children. So I don't really think removing the label in the department store will cause anything drastically, right?
Hmm.
Um, Also, but what do you think is the point of these people who made this step in the department store?
Pardon?
What is their point, or what
What
is their stand? Yes,
what is their means toy stores?
yes. What is the perspective of these toy stores? Why did they do this?
Hmm, I don't know exactly, but some people think it's against the the current society because
Mhm.
nowadays girls are how can I say, bisexual is a kind of a trend. So girls
Okay.
don't wear only girls' clothes. So
Correct.
people think it would be better to give
Mhm.
more chance to kids. But yeah, it makes sense. I agree with it. But anyway, if we think about the reality, I don't yeah think uh, girls would choose yeah boys toys or yeah
Correct.
vice versa.
I see. And I think there is a reason why there's a label, right? It's for convenience. At the
Mhm.
same time, we have grown in a society where men are different from women, right?
Mhm.
So it may take quite some time before people could accept the reality that girls could buy boys' toys or boys could buy girls' toys. It also has something to do with the current society that we have. You're correct, bisexual or bisexualism is common nowadays. You could also say instead of bisexualism,
Mhm.
I think you could say neutral,
Mhm.
gender neutral clothes. Because bisexualism refers to the gender of, for example, a girl who could choose also a girl, and that girl could also choose a boy. So you could say gender neutral clothes, gender neutral clothes, something like that.
Mhm.
Okay, gender neutral. That's
Mhm.
it. I think that is a more proper term.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you said a while ago a lot of toy. It's a lot of toys.
Mhm. Okay. A lot of toys.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So you actually have a good take on this topic that we do have at hand. Have you ever heard of other things related to gender that has the same context with the one in the article?
Hmm. Cloth maybe.
Yes, both. Have you ever heard of any drastic steps made by, let us say, department stores or government or the
No.
school that is related to gender?
No. I haven't
No.
heard anything
I
about.
see.
Mhm.
But mm, but is it a common trend in Korea towards um, gender equality? Is this a common trend in Korea nowadays?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Can you cite an example?
Uh, uh, your question is a little bit vague. To how can I
Okay.
say? Yeah, I have to think of a specific example, but yeah, I wanted to ask more specifically because yeah, if I can come up with any idea, then I can have nothing to yeah say. So
Oh, I see. I'm sorry for that. So I'm sorry if my question is quite vague as well. So what I mean is, you told me earlier, or I asked you, if this if gender equality is a common trend in Korea nowadays. Because here in the Philippines, it's a common trend as well. Now, can you cite anything specific, like for example, in school? What are schools doing to reach gender equality?
hmm. I
Let
don't
us
know
say in the
about it exactly,
go ahead.
but in the past, maybe
Mhm.
it's like 20 or 30 years ago, but
Mhm.
girls have couldn't have many chances to go to a university because
Okay.
most parents want boys to go to a university because uh, they
Mm,
didn't
okay.
have enough money, and so I mean, parents wanted to focus on boys. But nowadays, maybe most parents have only one kid or yeah, two kids. So I haven't heard um, that much
Mm.
that only you are a girl, because you are a girl, you can go to a university. Nowadays,
Oh.
yeah, the economic situation is not that good in Korea. I mean, not all families, but some families economic situation is not that good. So uh, even though they are a boy, they don't have a chance to go to a university. So they have to buy a loan. Uh, I mean, students, they have to, how can I say, take a student loan. So
They
anyway,
have to
so
borrow money.
yeah,
Okay.
borrow money from the bank, or yeah, take out the student loan. So yeah, I think that would be one example. Yeah, uh,
I see.
girls and boys have the equal chance to get a go to a university.
Okay, so right now, men and women have the equal right to go or enter university and achieve a degree. Okay,
Mhm.
that's a good example. How about when it comes to government or politics? Let us say in voting, because before some women or women are not allowed to vote, only men are allowed. Is it the same case in Korea?
Oh, I don't know exactly because I when I was born, women also had the right to vote.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, maybe in the past, I don't know exactly.
Yes.
Women didn't have the right to vote, but as I know, yeah, women and men, both of them have the right to vote. So it's not that
I
case.
see.
Mhm.
I see. And of course, what brought about these changes is the changing times, right? Many people are now thinking differently about gender, and it is not the main reason to do a specific task or things. Okay, so good job, Elia. Also, you have a good take on this article, and I understand that you do not agree because it is inconvenient, correct? That in an alley, in a store alley, you have to look for girls' toys among boys' toys, right? So I
Mhm.
think it would be better if there are really labels so that you would know. Also, in the article, it is said that aside from the toy section, they would also be not putting labels on other sections like home and entertainment, and also, for example, they will no longer use the colors pink and blue on the back walls of shelves to denote gendered sections of the department. So it's not only labels but also colors. So, do you think this is quite an overreaction to the one to what was tweeted on uh, Twitter?
Pardon?
Do you think this is quite an overreaction over the uh what the Ohio woman tweeted on Twitter?
Um, I know this article is related to the article I gave you, but
Mhm.
why do you try to focus on this article? Because I
I'm sorry.
didn't have
Okay.
any time to yeah read this article. I don't know about Ohio woman. Yeah, you mentioned it,
Mm.
but yeah, for me it's a little bit unfamiliar. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, so if you are talking about this article, I just want you to focus on the article I gave you. But actually, yeah, its time is already over. So yeah,
Yes. I'm sorry for that, but thank you very much for doing your best to answer my questions, Elia. This article that I have searched is actually the article regarding the Target department store. I searched it on the
yeah,
internet,
I
and
know
I thought
about
it would
it.
be helpful.
Hmm.
Mm.
But
Yes, I
I
do
mean,
apologize once
when you
again.
opened
Mm.
it, there is error window popped up on my computer. So even you scrolled down or up, I couldn't follow your movement. So yeah,
Oh,
now it disappeared, but I don't know, before I clicked the yes button, but the window didn't disappear. So, and then yeah, for me it's a little bit difficult to yeah, understand the topic, yeah, for a short time. But anyway, yeah, yeah, time is up, so yeah, let's just to wrap it up.
yes. Well, again, I do apologize, but still, thank you very much. Okay. So you
Okay.
enjoy the rest of your day, Elia. I'll see you
Okay.
around.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye for now. Thank you.